All right, so it is December 17th, about 1 o'clock. We're looking at about 54-degree temperature right now. Great day out here for roofing. We're at Miss Wanda Young's property, going to look at this carriage house shingle. We've got some damaged shingles on the upper roof sections. There are lower shingles on these slopes. They've had the tarps are nailed to these, so we've got some damaged shingles here. We've got damaged shingles throughout in ridge cap from when the tree fell as well. We're going to focus on attempting a repair right here to see what that looks like. We do have some replacement shingles of the same brand. First thing we notice though is when we do look at that, we do see a big gold color difference here. Same color but different product. We can see that in the scales, and we can see that in the actual in the green shingle there itself. So it's going to be very obvious that the lower slopes is different from upper slopes, and if we do patchwork repairs on this roof, we're gonna have some issues here with how this looks. Obviously that decreases the value of property, so that's not really restoring homeowner pre-loss conditions. But we're gonna look to see now what that would look like if we could even try the repairs here. So we've got damage. Let's see, we'll do this one here. We're gonna find the end of it. So we've got this to here. All right. On here. All right. So this shake is obviously held down by these shingles here. Or these nails here. So we'll get those out of the way first here. This way now we've got to access the fasteners that are secured under here, so we need to pull this shingle up here. All right. And then see where these are. So we got a fastener there. All right, one fastener. Two. Three. Four. All right, we have over here. Pulled through. All right, these shingles are longer. All right, so that means it's also been held down by the course above it. So we gotta go one more course up. So get more fasteners out. All right. A lot of work to replace one shingle, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Our videographer today is Mr. Hunter Young here. Okay. He's out here now, okay? We can confirm, let's zoom up on this, so it is the Certainteed shingle. Obviously it looks just like that shingle. There's no date on this product though. See that? Okay. I'm sure Hunter saw this too, but I want to take a look at this when we were trying to get that shingle undone here. We're starting to see these tabs ripping apart. You see that? Here, you see that right now. Right. So they're obviously brutal enough. I'm trying to unseal them. This one didn't do it there, but we got 2 cases of it here. We didn't have to go up that high, so here it's starting to rip there too. So they're the shingles are just trying to get them unsealed. We're seeing those issues, and the edges of them are obviously a little brittle as well. So what we'll do now is we will try to slide a new shingle in place and refasten it from these 2 courses and see how that looks. Let's see if we can see that. Oh, here we go. We see it looks like a thicker underlayment, so probably a 30-pound under there. So you can see the black underlayment under there.
Yep.
All right. So Alex. Back in here. Okay, so we can't get a hammer under here to nail that, so we'll try to use the roof snake. It's a little funky. We'll come back and fix that one. See why I don't like this tool? It's not the most efficient thing ever. Fix that one before we get too far. Must hit something hard. one more course. Getting aerobics in today. One more, because we won't get wasted. All right. So this is the shingle that was replaced. You can see it obviously doesn't match. We can see that it caused tearing to this shingle here. All right, so we got tearing here, tearing here, tearing here. We got tearing on the edge here. Obviously they're not resealed anymore. And we can see that if this is, we got tearing here too on this little corner here. There. All right. So if we continue with repairs, it could cause exponential damage and a patched look, which obviously going to devalue property. And then we want to look over here too. We'll go over this ridge cap here. Here you are. There's this, obviously some damage.
Let me slide down 1 second here. Get all this pine straw out so I don't go tumbling down through this slope. All right.
So we have damaged ridge and starter product here, right? So obviously these corners need to be fixed. This ridge is, when you install it, starts at the bottom, works its way up. And so we're going to see if we could replace these bottom pieces here. This is the shingle ridge. Sorry, trying to figure out what else is holding it in place here. Not yet. Obviously, another fun process here trying to. Okay. Still not yet. Sorry, I really thought that was it. So there's one more.
Almost looks like it's nailed in the center.
Yeah. Oh, because the way it's pivoting like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see one on the edges here. It's not coming down at all, is it?
Mm-mm. No, it's just rocking back and forth.
Well, I was going to try to do a repair here. All right, okay. So we don't have another shingle with us. But we're trying to see. We do have damaged starter as well here. Let me come down there and get a better shot. All right, so the starter goes underneath here. And then, so we're gonna try to, because we don't have more shingle product with us, we're gonna try to slide this one back in place and just see what that would look like. Act like if it was a new one. Try to get it back in there. Let's see here. Right there. See those edges are getting torn up though from the. Let's grab the. Here. One more here. All right. So back in place. So obviously we can see the edges of these get a little damage. They don't unseal. Trying to get the fasteners out. Let's say, could you put one in there? Yes. Is it gonna look the same? No. It's also gonna have the color variations as well. We've got ridge cap damaged here on the turrets. And this upper ridge over here as well. So the roof's not going to look like it did pre-loss conditions, nor it was going to be in the same shape. With the damage we're seeing to shingles being torn apart, not being sealed, and having damaged frayed edges, the surface life of the shingles and the appearance of the shingle just is not going to last as long. We'll let the homeowner speak to how happy they'd be with that as a resolution.
Yeah, I don't think we'd be very happy with that. But that having been said, it's a cloudy day or overcast in some way, and I don't think the color difference is coming through quite as stark. Maybe a little bit more over here where the sun's actually hitting that one, but in person that looks quite a bit different and would be very noticeable. And this is on the front corner of the house when you pull up. So yeah, definitely a big difference, and this certainly doesn't instill confidence here, and the fact that this isn't quite sticking down all the way, same with that one over there. And so my concern would be that, you know, if we start applying this to the rest of the roof, we're going to end up in a worse situation than we're in now. So I'll let you speak to the rest of it, Chris.
Yeah, this is not an easy to come by shingle. Repairs are would be large scale repair attempts would be costly just for us to have to go back and do a full replacement in order to make something work here. So I think we should make the right decision instead of trying more things, right? I think the right decision to get this back to warranty and pre-loss conditions is just replace the whole roof and bring it back to pre-loss conditions here. So we'll submit an estimate for what that would take.
All right, thank you, Chris.
All right, thank you.